Theory of the Great Man. One of the first theories on leadership bases its claims that certain traits come naturally, implying that leaders are innate and cannot be taught. According to this theory, a leader has certain inborn human traits including glamour, decisiveness, wisdom, bravery, assertiveness, and appeal. This frame of view emphasizes that people cannot be trained to be successful leaders. It's a characteristic that you either possess or lack. You cannot learn these skills or acquire them through training because they are innate abilities. The theory also contends that these leadership traits are timeless and relevant to all businesses, regardless of the context in which these leaders work. The theory of trait. The trait theory of leadership, which is based on the premise that good leaders have specific personality traits and aspects of behavior, builds upon the great man theory. These characteristics allow them to be successful leaders in a variety of situations. Additionally, it encourages the notion that some people possess greater leadership aptitude than others. Effective people differ greatly from non-leaders in terms of their interests and personality qualities. The primary traits of an effective leader are emotional balance, duty acceptance, competence, problem recognition, action-oriented thinking, motivational skills, communication talents, tenacity and adaptability, and making confident decisions. By using this leadership technique, you can have a better understanding of your weaknesses and strengths. Theory of Behaviorist. This point of view contends that a person's environment influences their capacity for leadership. Effective management depends on a variety of learning abilities. Contrary to the leadership paradigm, the behavioral notion contends that leaders are created and developed, rather than born. In other words, because leadership attributes are determined by conduct, a leader's performance is not influenced by their innate traits. Anyone may become a leader with the correct education and preparation. According to the theory, managers should be aware of their own actions in order to improve the production and morale of their team. Based on the recognized leadership styles, this hypothesis divides managers into the following groups: task-focused managers, people-first leaders, apathetic leaders, effective leaders, dictatorial authorities, current authorities, reliable leaders, astute business people, daddy-like bosses, and country club directors are some examples of leaders who put people before tasks. Using the behavioral theory, it is straightforward to evaluate the management style of project managers, team leaders, or really any experienced leader. Behavioral theory. The behavioral leadership paradigm emphasizes the behaviors of leaders and contends that followers can replicate these behaviors. The design hypothesis asserts that successful leaders can also be formed through teachable conduct rather than being born with it, as it is frequently known. A leader's behavior is the strongest predictor of how effective their leadership will be, according to behavioral theories of leadership, which place a lot of emphasis on pace-setter actions. Instead of focusing on attributes, the behavioral learning hypothesis stresses behavior. This notion is supported by the classification of observable conduct patterns as styles of leadership. Some examples of leadership styles include task-oriented leadership, club leadership, people-oriented leadership, authoritarian leadership, status quo leadership, and more.